Hey, it's great to be with you again today. Today I was thinking about, am I grateful? Am I grateful for the things that I have? Am I grateful for the things that I am given? Am I thankful for the people in my life? Am I thankful for the way I was brought up by my parents, for the family that I had, for the church that I had, for the school that I went to, college, all of the things that have gone into making me who I am today? Am I grateful? And I sometimes I'm not always sure. Sometimes I think that I have just taken my life for granted, that all of these blessings and all of these great things that have happened in my life, and I know at times I've been like, hey, God, thank you, or I thank people for doing things or being involved in my life. And I look at it sometimes, I'm like, man, have I truly been grateful? Today, I was sitting watching one of the guys I work with, and he's working with this student who's obviously in some distress, and he's talking to him. And I started thinking about how awesome that was when I was in distress, when I was a teenager. And my youth leader would sit down and talk to me about things that were going wrong in my life. And for me, like my life was crumbling, right? You know, I was like 15 years old and that girl didn't like me, or I didn't make the team, or whatever it was that was going on in my life. And my life was crumbling. It was falling apart. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it till tomorrow. And that person, those people, I should say, sat down and listened. And they took the time to listen to my words, to listen to my concerns, to wipe away my tears when I was so overwrought that I didn't know what to do next. And luckily, I was able to thank them later in life. And I started thinking about that. Have I thanked the people who have blessed me all through my years? Have I gone back and said thank you to my mom and dad? Have I thanked my kids for the things that they've done and how the joy that they've brought into my life and made me feel like, you know, a great father, or my wife, that I've been a great husband, and the things that she does for me that sometimes, you know, I'm running so fast and so hard all the time that the things she does for me, I take it for granted, and I just move to the next thing and to the next thing and to the next thing. And so I want to urge everyone that as we go through our lives, that we be a grateful people, that as followers of Christ, we thank God for the things that he's brought into our lives, the people that he's brought into our lives. May we thank those who are in our family and in our community who have poured out their love and their guidance into our lives. May we not be a people who just take things for granted, but let us be grateful for all the blessings that we have. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.